Hi, it's me, Santa Ed. And you know, I had the strangest experience just a few minutes ago. And it just kind of reconfirmed some of the things I think that we all think and sometimes wonder, if some of the magic or some of the hopefulness in some of our thoughts are really real. And what I'm talking about specifically is kind of manifesting things into our lives. And I was just looking on my daily journal, and I have a little journal, and I put some images up at the top of the journal, and it's put one right here in this little blog post so you can check it out. But it was a house that, and just an image I picked up off the internet somewhere, that was kind of a vision of a house that I'd like to stay in, or the environment that I'd like to be around in California. Most of you know I live in Oregon half the year, and Southern California the other half, doing my Santa Claus stuff down in LA, Hollywood, all that. And I looked at that image, and then I looked at the house that I'm in right now. And this was long before this house, I was even aware of this house. I'd never seen the house before. And it wound up that it was a friend of mine's house, and they decided they were going to be gone for several months while they were working on another project. And they invited my wife and I to stay at the house. And I just, let me just kind of show you, and maybe you can kind of see the similarity. There's the beautiful pool and the hot tub, and and the house is gorgeous. We're totally enjoying being here, and I was so surprised when that phone call came and said, "Hey, we're going to be out of the country for several months. Would you like to stay in our house?" And and it was just so random, so out of the blue. Anyway, I am just going to kind of reaffirm to you that if you have any misgivings or any thought that possibly that you're being overly optimistic or naive or anything else that you look at in maybe some kind of a negative way, I just want to say, keep the faith and do the stuff. And what I mean by doing the stuff is hold a image, a vision of what you want. I put this on my little daily journal so I would see it every day when I write my journal entries. I could see that image. I did the same thing last year with my little car. I had this little vision of some kind of fun little red Santa car, and I wound up getting that last summer. So anyway, that's the message for the day, and I just want to really sometimes we don't even recognize, we don't even realize the thoughts that we're holding, the images that we're holding, and how they affect our lives. Like I say, we've been in this house now for a while, a few weeks, and it just dawned on me today that it's not a spitting image, but is very, very similar in lifestyle to that image that I put up in January as something that I wanted to be doing this time of the year. So anyway, keep the faith. The greatest gifts of all, holding faith for what we want, working towards them, being smart, doing all of that, but getting a clear vision of what we want, and then just moving in that direction and letting the universe move towards us in that direction as well. All right, that's it for now. Bye-bye. Enjoy the greatest gifts of all.